I'm Francie White, and I am a Feldenkrais practitioner here in Eugene, Oregon, and I'm also a somatic experiencing practitioner. And I like to give little movement lessons to my clients that they can do in between sessions that will help them start to be able to get inside their own bodies and to learn to listen and respond to themselves. For a number of reasons I won't go into here. I talk about that in other places. But here, the lesson I want to give you today, I call Ringing the Mop, and it is the first one I give all of my clients. It's usually a lesson that everybody can do, and it just feels wonderful, and it's really good for lengthening the spine if you've got back pain at all. Honestly, if you have any problems with almost anything with your feet, your knees, your neck, your shoulders is going to help. But it's also just really good for anxiety and depression. It's good for just learning to get into your body and starting to learn to feel comfortable in your own skin. So here's Ringing the Mop. So always begin these lessons by just lying on the floor and just get a sense of yourself. Do a quick body scan. And just by that, I mean just notice how your feet are lying on the floor, how your legs, how are your knees oriented? Just kind of do this little checklist. Notice what parts of you are making contact with the floor and what parts aren't. Notice how your hands are oriented. Are they face up, face down, or something in between? Notice how your head is oriented. Is your nose straight up to the ceiling, or is it maybe off a little bit to the side? And just notice. Notice your shoulders. Are they up off the floor, or are they pretty flat against the floor? So when you're ready, bring your knees up to standing. Just find a place where you can keep your feet so that it doesn't take a lot of effort to keep your knees up in the air. And then just begin the movement of taking your knees a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. And don't go as far as you can go. Stay very small when you first start off. And always, always, always stay underneath any level of pain or discomfort. So if as far as you can go is this far without feeling pain, then only go that far. Then do less, do half of that. And this works. If you stay underneath that level of pain and discomfort, your nervous system is going to start to learn how to expand the movement on its own organically. You don't have to push it. So just keep your knees in this easy, comfortable range, back and forth, and just start noticing what parts of you are working, what muscles are having to do the work to do this movement. And start to notice what is working that doesn't need to be. Like, are you holding in your belly or your chest, in your shoulders, in your jaw? That's a favorite place to hold unnecessary tension. So you're just checking in with yourself. You're never judging. You're just checking in with yourself and just noticing. You cannot do this wrong. Whatever it is you're doing is perfect. So start to notice then how this movement of the knees going left and right is moving up your spine. So it is causing a little bit of a twist in your spine, and just see if you can notice how far up you can feel that impulse. And maybe you can feel it all the way up to your head. And just let your head start to roll in the same direction as your knees. And even if you can't feel the impulse going all the way up, go ahead and let your head roll in the same direction, left and right. And just start to feel how that feels in your chest. How does that feel in your belly? How does it feel in your neck, in your jaw? And open your mouth and just let your jaw be slack. Notice your breath. Find an easy breath that will be a good rhythm for allowing this movement to just be easier and easier. And you can let your knees go a little bit farther, kind of start testing your comfortable range. But again, always stay underneath any level of pain or discomfort. So now, this is my favorite part. Start taking your head in the opposite direction of your knees. So this is the ringing them up part. And slow it down, and especially if you have any kind of back problems, do this small and stay underneath any level of pain or discomfort, any level, even if it means you're not moving. The nervous system can't tell the difference, and it will find ways to start expanding the movement and making it more efficient. The nervous system is intelligent. So what's happening here is that the spine is being twisted in one direction at the bottom, and it's being twisted in a different direction, at the top. And that twist is meeting somewhere in the middle. So this movement really expands the space in between the vertebra of the spine, and it's going to make all of your movement more easy. And if you have any nervous system issues like anxiety or depression, if you started just doing this movement every morning and every evening, just a few minutes, for as long as you can stand it. If it's difficult for you to do, just do it for as long as you can, just a few minutes, and then just let it start to grow. So this is about bringing our attention inside ourselves. We spend all day with our attention out here. And so this is about taking just a few minutes to be with yourself and bring your attention back inside. So when you're done, just let your legs go long. Notice your contact with the floor. Many times you're going to notice that you're making more contact than you were before. Muscle groups, when we do these kinds of movements, will start to relax and they'll spread out on the floor. And then when you're ready, come on back up to sitting and up to standing. And just check in with yourself and see how you feel. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put up new videos every week. And I also have a website, integratedselfeugene.com. So I hope you have a really great day. I hope you enjoy this movement lesson. It's my absolute favorite. So we'll see you next time.